that main.
They know, man. They know. Google, you're worried about Google
Whoa.
like taking over the world and like knowing where you are every second? No, it's McDonald's.
And Suppy has left the game. Speaking of the game, it is game number 3 of this best of
Yeah.
5 grand final of the Zotac Weekly, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, it is our Yellow Zerg currently down 0-2. It is SCA's Cool Man. And spawning in the opposite position, the top right-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, it is the Red Protoss, just one win away from $100. It is SCA's Straya.
Both of these players on the team SCA. If you'd like to give them a shout out, have two of their players get into the finals to compete for $100 that you know is going to your team, then go ahead and follow them on Twitter at .sca, so like at DOTSCA. Show some support, because, hey man, their players have definitely given us some good games tonight.
Yeah, they have, for sure. Um, what do you think we'll see out of Straya? Do you think we'll see another Nexus first? Or do you think
I
he just
I
chronoed more
can't
probes?
imagine
He's at 13.
anything aside from a gateway-centric build when he has a pylon here, but I have seen players go for Nexus first and then put their gateway
Yep.
in their main for no apparent reason.
This
And it's
this
looking like that.
should be Nexus first.
Yes, this is one of those caster bash builds where
Yeah.
like it doesn't really make all that much sense, but let's do it anyway. No, he actually likes to put his forge in his main,
Yeah.
and
It's kind of
instead
interesting.
place his cybernetics core in his wall. It's something that I won't understand ever, but it seems to work for him as he's up 2-0 in the finals of a Zotac. So, more power to him. And his opponent's actually going for Hatch first, which is very, very ballsy, but it's going to work out for him too, because his opponent went for Nexus first. Oh, and he actually got a 16 pool. Wow. That is like... If your opponent cannon rushes you, you're dead. 16 pool. Unless you have some like uber drone micro. I don't even know. You'd have to pull something out of your ass to be able to
Yeah.
defend this with the 16 pool.
And the probe sees it, so Estraya's like, yeah.
Yeah. Now this is
That's
something that
basically
can
it.
actually result in his third base being blocked, which is completely viable after a Nexus first. Although, because he doesn't have his forge in his wall, it's very risky to do. So, it might come back to bite him in the ass.
We'll see.
Although I don't think he's all too worried about dealing with his opponent's third base, because he's up 2-0. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Probe sees what he wants to see, sees a pool pop and the hatch pop, and just goes home.
Yeah.
We'll see if he actually does go home, or if he goes somewhere else with the probe and hides it for something. But no, he's got the gather command on. Oh no, he's turning around now. Thanks for making me look bad.
Yes,
So
you
he's
get a
gonna scout
shout
the
out to
third.
prove that this is live.
Who gets a shout out to prove that it's live?
Yes. Do do do.
And that Overlord's just sitting
This
over
probe
that
has gotten
Nexus.
away. I don't know,
Wow,
man.
that
Straya's
probe's stuck.
probes.
Dunked in butter, man.
It's true. I feel like that should be the next,
Oh look, I got my wish. His cybernetics core is in his main.
No way.
Yes!
Yay.
Estraya's like actually watching this stream right now. That would be funny. No, it wouldn't, but
It would be really sad, actually.
it
This
would.
is like...
He wouldn't do that.
There's so many
Stargate.
corners cut with this, my mind is...
He threw a Stargate down at
I
his
know.
wall.
It's like, you know
Ah!
what? No, I don't even have a wall. Screw that. One pylon, we're going for a Stargate 2. Let's hop on the Artosis train.
Oh god.
If there's like... there was a point at which it was pretty popular to go for slow Ling-All-Ins. I think like the most prominent case of it was Targa's game versus Hero. But it's still pretty popular, especially on Cloud Kingdom. He did see the third base, but it still doesn't discount the appearance of a bunch of Lings in your main. Which he is actually now walled, but that's still really, really risky. It's okay though. I feel like this is the Zotac cast of risks being gone rewarded.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't think we've seen a single risk like not pay off in the entirety of the cast today.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's like
But we do
what
see the void
usually
ray.
should not work. It actually works today. It's opposite
Yep,
word.
it's opposite day.
And Cool Man, I don't think he's gonna get a chance to scout what's up. The sentry. Where the hell is the sentry? I swear to God, he had a sentry in the field.
Nope.
That's messed up. So he actually has nothing to kill this Overlord, aside from a single cannon and this
And his
Void
Void Ray. And just this Void Ray that flew past the Overlord. He's like, you know what, man? I'm a peaceful Void Ray.
Oh, man.
It's a Canadian Void Ray.
This is actually something. This is a throwback build because generally we do not see Void Rays in this matchup anymore. It
Yeah,
was
it's-
the commonplace, literally the standard. You would see Void Ray, Phoenix, Phoenix. That would be every Stargate opening ever.
Yep,
For the
2011,
better part
man.
of a couple months. But now it's primarily Phoenix opening.
Yeah.
The maps really aren't large enough to justify going for 2-gate Phoenix anymore. Very rarely do you see it, but when there's one Stargate, yeah, generally you see a couple Phoenix come out.
And there we go, just killing the Overlords. How many Phoenix does he have? He doesn't have any. He just made one Void Ray. Just to clean up Overlords. That's interesting. You don't see that too often
This
anymore.
is America. Why make a Phoenix when you can make a Void Ray? Welcome to Zotac NA. Bigger,
Oh,
better,
God.
stronger. We do have actually a Zealot push down here, which will be defended through the vast amount of queens that his opponent has, but
He's just
Linsky
gonna go for
hasn't quite
drones.
finished up yet. And at least one queen will bite the dust. No! Transfuse in the nick of time.
Too many queens, but look at these Zealots. They're actually doing decent damage.
Yeah,
Oh, he
and
kills
he's
one
forcing
queen.
a ridiculous amount of Zerglings to be made. This is
Yeah.
what he wants to make. That was his fourth base. He just made his fourth base in Zerglings. That don't
Yeah,
have
pretty
speed.
much. Exactly.
And that's
And-
very sad because he did scout the fact that his opponent had that third base, and the fact that it's finished. Like this
This isn't too good
this
for
needs to
Cool
be
Man.
punished now.
That's the thing. Like he only traded Zealots for that, so that was a really good trade.
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Sentry's got to be perfect. Oh, that was close.
Oh, and yeah, with these additional links here, if he goes to pincer those sentries, that could be game changing.
It could. If he takes
Oh,
out
he
these
just
sentries, the
missed
game
me by.
changes. Oh,
Huge
wow.
misstep by Straya not having his Zealot hold position there. He's going
This
to
is
lose
huge.
a lot of workers with this, and the sentries are out of position as well. He
Yeah,
needs to send. Oh, that was very nicely done. I'm surprised the Cool Man didn't set a couple links up into the main, but the sentries.
Those
will
are
make
some good
quick
force
work of these
fields.
links at this point.
21 probes have gone down. That is.
Yeah,
Ouch.
that's huge. This is what Cool Man needed. He needed some kind of momentum to get back into the series, and that's it right there.
Bit of a bad rally with the follow up here.
Yeah. Does manage to get
But
two
oh well.
alive out of there. But
The thing is, though,
worker count all in
3
all,
base.
it's the
it's kind of-
same. The worker count is the same. We actually have
Yeah,
a slight
it's
probe
like-
lead for Straya right now, and
It's like a good macro Terran losing a bunch of SCVs when he went for a really fast third command center.
yeah,
And we see +1 air weapons. What? Really? I'm
because
confused.
Why not?
+1 air weapon, but he's not making anything else.
We're
Like,
seeing carriers today.
what are you gonna do?
Gonna see carriers,
he-
man.
If
Feeling
he goes
it.
3 base carriers, please.
What was the Pro League match? It was. I think it was Haiba versus. Who was the Protoss? Penguin would know this, but I'm pretty sure he's asleep right now. It
probably
was
is.
the most incorrect use of carriers I've ever seen, but it was brilliant and it made me want to like watch more. I don't know. There are continued Void Ray production, and Void Ray Charge Lot is actually a viable composition off of 3 base.
I haven't seen that in a while, man.
Yeah, this is something that we will see all the more in Hard to Swarm. But his opponent has a lot of Infestors out right now. He's not going for that Muta-heavy play. And committing to this, he will catch an Immoral off guard. Needs to get a funnel
Oh.
down or two of those sentries. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, this army could actually melt.
Just melt. Yeah, he does need one more fungal though, and he is force fielded out. So that is a huge save for Straya, and his Zealots
He's out of energy.
will clean up the remainder.
Oh no,
of
there's
the
one
lanes
more.
here.
There's one more infestor with energy. Is Straya just dead?
Yeah, Straya doesn't have any cannons at the third.
Yeah, this,
He needed to forgo the
All these
cannons
probes
in order
are gonna
to,
die.
compensate for losing those workers. There's a Zealot Warp in. So
Yeah,
he
but
will not die at this point, but
he will
he's
have
taking
charge.
a ridiculous amount of damage.
Oh, this Void Ray just died needlessly against
Yeah,
these
against the infested Terrans.
infested Terrans.
Who will take out the Artosis Pylon as well.
Oh, that's pretty huge.
I can't say that it was Artosis Pylon though, because he did have 2 pylons powering it. They just both died.
Yeah. Can't really fault him for that.
Infester's
But
coming for round 2. I don't think he has quite enough energy to justify this, especially considering the sentry count. But
yeah, I
he does
agree.
need to
But
keep the pressure on because he's committing a lot of this larva to aggression, and he's still not sitting. He doesn't even have 70 drones behind us.
I would like to see him just flank the third base from the left side instead of a frontal attack. But it may not matter. I think he just has too many
Brute
units.
force, man. Merca. Oh, he's actually burrowing the infestors up in the force field.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering there's
They,
no
they
detection.
still don't have energy, so he like, can do jack with them, but
It'll matter later on.
yeah, it will. It will. And here comes the Roach train.
Yep,
Here's
there it
the
is,
game.
GG.
So, new life has been breathed into the series.